You know what? You're a good negotiator. I gotta hand it to you.
Now, what we negotiated, the stream will not know. 'Cause we're hot now. But,
Hopefully not.
but
We're trying
Kaz
to.
made a request, and I made a counter argument.
Yeah, that was good. And like any good negotiation needs to happen on equal footing.
Mm-hmm.
Like if one party has a great deal more leverage than the other, the negotiations are always going to break down. No professional would operate under those parameters. You need to alleviate that before.
So you're saying that in order for negotiations to be successful, the both parties have to be dealt an even hand, right?
You could say such a thing. But we're Wild West themed, so that makes sense. Maybe we'll wander into a saloon. Although none of that actually happens in this stupid video game.
Yeah, there's this game with like a cowboy whistling theme song and no
like called Wild Arms, and it's like, oh yeah, there's a gun in it. And it's like, nope. It's just maybe that was like a really late addition. Because I know that, for instance, in movie making, the soundtrack is typically the last thing actually done. So, like, movie trailers will almost never feature the actual, like, songs from the soundtrack of the thing. Oh yeah, we did Crimes.
Yeah, this was
we did like the easiest fucking duplication glitch in the entire world.
Yeah. So we have actually I might do that to revive Brute, but I don't know if I can.
We would have to throw away four of them. That's probably not gonna matter.
It can be done at any time.
Well, you know what? I'm glad to hear there's another crime, but I think we're gonna get ourselves into a hole before we desire further crimes.
So
right?
last time we defeated Mother, and the demons were actually happy about that because she wanted to kill everything, whereas the demons want to have a kingdom to rule over.
Yes, they want the power to rule.
So
the power of dominance.
I don't know what we're supposed to do, but the last thing we did was we gave the Metal Bird book to
the professor.
So I'm going to go talk to her with the presumption that she has read the book and might tell us where to go.
This will be good. This will be good. Emma. No.
He had a lab far to the east somewhere. She
Emma,
wanted to study the things of the dead or whatever. So
she's supposed to give us a goddamn airship, and then we go to the one place that we couldn't get to.
We have a boat and no direction of where to go.
We have boat. Where's our big boy? Where'd we leave big boy?
I presume at the photosphere.
That would make sense.
What is this? This is the empty town.
Saint Centaur.
Where demons live.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could go talk to the girl again.
Oh man, I gotta hand it to the demons. They sure did pull the Uno reverse card on Saint Centaur.
Because they invented Demon Seed. Now, okay. Where is Iron Golem at? Emma said to go east.
Right. Ballot fish.
We'll have to... I think that's a naming way. Maybe this is...
Boy, they sure have divided up the ocean into two different, very inconvenient things.
Our draft is...
Yeah, we have the ship that can only go into the deep water, and then the robot that can walk in the shallow water, and never the twain shall meet.
If only we had some kind of water lock.
Or if we could, like, have each one carry the other. Like that. Okay, so there was like a... Man, this is such a stupid toy, but whatever. There was a remote control car when I was a kid that had a little, like, lattice on top of it, and you could press a button, and the car would, like, deploy the lattice from above and, like, use it to cross gaps, and then, like, pull it back on top of itself. Like, I mean... Which, I mean, it looked neat, and, like, an RC car with an extra feature that's gonna go over well with kids, but, like... The pragmatism of the situation is really what kind of stews my noggin a little bit. It's like, who needed that in their toy? Ah, yes, I need my thing to be able to cross gaps. It's like, why? Where do you live? Were your RC cars, like, falling in some kind of crack? Did it fall in the sewer? Or you?
Well, that's like
But
the follow. That's a movie that I saw once as a kid that has been embedded in my memory forever, but I've never been able to remember the name of it. I'm pretty sure it's the sequel to A Christmas Story. It's about Tops. And at the end of the battle, at the finale of the movie, Mr. Christmas Story, Ralphie, I'm pretty sure, has a top battle with a special top he got from a Chinese pawn shop in Chinatown. With the bully's top, and the two tops are going at it, and they're bouncing off each other, and all the kids circle around to watch the tops do battle.
Oh my god.
And they're
Beyblade the movie.
Yeah, and the tops are going down the sidewalk, and neither one will fall. And then they both fall into the gutter.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm not making this up. Somebody else remembers this movie.
Could you imagine being like an adult and like taking your kids to see that movie or whatever? Because that's got to be one of the most grim experiences of adulthood. Be like, sure, I'm watching a movie about tops.
No, it was kind of it was one of the many things of the 90s that were like 60s nostalgia. So I'm pretty sure it was because like it was because that's like when it took place, you know, like a Christmas.
Yeah, that would have played over big with the boomers. I guess,
so it's like the boomer parents would be. It's nostalgia for them too. That's how they get away with it. So there's nothing here. Am I really applying the algorithm?
The inner C. Our search area is so huge. I really don't want to do that. That's pretty grim. What? But it's not like we're being given any clues either.
No, our goal is to go out and find intelligence. We're supposed to go to the outer ocean, but how do we get to the outer ocean from the inner sea?
Yeah, there's that whirlpool that's preventing us from doing exactly that thing, which comes up way too frequently in JRPGs.
Because like the thing on the two ways into the outer sea would either be to going to the east, but there's shallows there, or going to the south through that islet, but that has a whirlpool. That
is the whirlpool, and a man sitting on the world map saying, "Wow, that whirlpool sure is going." Holy. Thanks.
And
Thanks,
I don't know where Gigantor is.
I guess that's the kind of things people had for entertainment before we invented video games, right? It's like, what are you gonna do?
Go out and watch the whirlpool.
Yeah. Watch fires, watch the whirlpool. Go to community theater. Ugh.
Yeah, one of our favorite games is about community theater, Kaz.
It is?
Yeah. Came out in 2019, was prescient about disease, was about blood and meat.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't typically think of community theater first when I think of fucking Pathologic 2.
I don't know. It's like, it's what the game's about almost. An argument could be made.
Yeah, Mark Immortel's Theater of the Cruel.
I would say Pathologic 1 is more about the theater, despite having less of the theater in it.
Hmm.
We've already been to all of those places. And this is just, I'm back in Adelaide now.
Huh. Maybe our search area is not that huge after all. Hmm.
Come here, Pillbug. I'm gonna get your ass. Was that movie a sequel to A Christmas Story, or am I just like the kids looked similar and my brain welded the two together? I would believe either one of them.
Reload the ammunition. That'll be 80 killa.
Is there not? Oh, the innkeeper's dead. So I can't go to the inn.
We're strictly honorful, you know, like no honor system here. We're gonna pay for it.
Wait,
if there's no one to pay, we're not gonna sleep. Wait.
Passing dream chasers say they saw an object fall from the sky and land in the inner sea.
Okay. Well,
Adventuring 101. You don't know what to do, you go to the pub.
You go to the pub.
Ah, the publican.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay.
I'm gonna go to an inn first.
So where could, like, the inner sea is still pretty big.
That does lower our search area from the world to something that fell in the inner sea. Yeah, we sank the photosphere. Yeah. Maybe our boy Gigantor will be there.
Oh, true. Oh shit. I wasn't even thinking about that.
My Summer Story is a 1994 comedy film directed by Bob Clark that serves as a sequel to his 1983 film A Christmas Story. Fuck, I knew it!
There you have it, I guess.
That's actually really funny. My Summer Story is almost the English translation of Boku no Natsumi. They're almost the same. Boku no Natsuyasumi 2 is a game I've been thinking about playing. Because that one got a translation patch. Can you tell me anything about... Wait. Oh no. Grandma is in front of a chair and thus not for talking to. Wait. You'll reload my gun. Wait, why the... Okay, no, okay, she'll talk to me like this. She's not a publican, she's an innkeeper.
Alright.
Yeah, I think a lot of the Culkins were, the Culkins were actors. Like, Macaulay's younger brother, also an actor. He just wasn't in, famous Christmas movie that Macaulay Culkin was in. So he, Home Alone. He was not in Home Alone, so, he did not put it on there.
Wasn't he in, Scott Pilgrim?
Wasn't
he like the roommate in that?
So, yeah, he was like the stoner friend.
Yeah. Boy, that movie annoyed the shit out of me.
Yeah. I cannot imagine engaging with Scott Pilgrim media now, because it would remind me too much of how I was when I was 20 when I read it for the first time.
Wow.
apparently there's been new Scott Pilgrim media, and apparently it's not the worst. But I ain't engaging
Like
with it.
it had that video game, the beat 'em up, that was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, that was
And,
lost
like all the
media for a
animations were
while,
good.
but they re-released it.
But also the guy who makes all those animations is apparently some kind of creepazoid. Which is really a tragedy because it's like the
One
animations
of
are good.
one of the guys who worked with Skullgirls, he got like pushed out. A lot of the art direction of it was
Well, like Skullgirls came around. They got rid of the
yeah.
they exuded. What do you call it? Extruded the toxins. I just don't like that game very much. Is the thing. It's like, yes, I would love to be in your combo string for the next 35 seconds. It's like we're playing Fist of the North Star. Cool.
I don't know because I knew Paul Robertson made a bunch of gross art, but it wasn't like without merit.
Oh,
I don't know if he was a creepazoid
Maybe-
or not, though.
maybe
maybe I just
I
didn't
heard
hear
wrong.
because it's one of the exhausting parts of engaging with modern media. Is
it's
constantly
like, okay, well, I like this thing, but which one of these assholes
Yeah.
is the problem? See, that's why I'm outwardly toxic. You don't need to dig anything up. There's no skeletons in the closet. They're over my shoulders. I walk hand in hand with the skeletons.
Okay, now this is naming way.
Much business in the wagon on the ass end of nowhere
Yeah, this
and
is
naming things.
This is the triple we've been here.
Yeah, we've been to the Tripler. Alright, and that bottle is like a joke. A singles ad in a message in a bottle.
I wonder if that's ever worked
The message in a bottle thing?
as a personal act.
Oh. I don't know.
Because messages,
Again,
messages
this
in a
is-
bottle
we're
have
really-
been recovered and they have met their recipients.
But, like, we're living in a world here where, for entertainment, people look at whirlpools. I'm sure it's like there's at least some play to this. We need to introduce gambling to them or something. Like, Jesus.
Because messages in a bottle aren't infrequently recovered, at least historically, because a lot of ships follow like commercial streams with trade winds,
Yeah,
and those currents tend to carry things to the shore of trade
all
corridors.
kinds of crap. Yes.
So, enterprising beachcombers looking for trade cast-offs might happen upon your message, and like let's say you threw your message out overboard in the Atlantic, it might have ended up in London, which is probably where you were from. So your message might meet its intended target.
Yeah.
So maybe
Those
some
ancient facts are also part of why the Chesapeake Bay is so fucked up.
yes. It's also
And
why
disgusting.
thousands and thousands of Garfields fish washed up on that one shore.
Fucking-
Because they had
Garfield.
the correct density to all be carried to the same
There's
same shore.
Yeah, there's that beach in France, and they finally found like the
The cargo container.
wrecked
of
ship.
them. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
bored. Fat
we're-
Swordsman, what the hell am I
Yeah,
supposed
we're
to do?
we're a little bit spinning our wheels here. Please.
We're talking about Boku
One
no
hint.
Natsu Yasumi. We're talking about Garfield. Talking about
I'm
Scott
specifically
Pilgrim.
not talking about Boku no Natsu Yasumi because I don't like it.
Mm.
But that's
Okay, do you not
Is it a
like?
t-
Do
near
you
the
not like?
whirlpool,
Do you not like the
okay.
guy, or do you not like?
I don't like the
game.
guy. Yeah,
Okay, that.
game's fine.
Game's
Game is even charming.
Okay, we
Tim
are-
Rogers, better stay out of my wheelhouse, or I am coming to get him.
He's a guy who lies a lot.
Yeah, it's the lying that really got to me the most, I think.
I'm a recreational liar as well, but I never wrote for a living.
I think that's the like one unforgivable sin of like reviewing a video game. Is like lying to me about the facts of the video game. Like I went to pretty excruciating lengths to like get my shit right when I did the 2 videos that I made. All right, like I spent a long time, like, and even during editing when I'm putting like the words over the thing, it's like I get to constantly check back. It's like, well, you know, what if I remembered it wrong when I was writing, and now I'm looking at the game, and it's like, does it happen in this order? Like, what's going on? And I correct it. I corrected it if I made an error.
Should be a beach north of... Yeah, I just gotta remember where the whirlpool is at. I remember the beach. I assumed
you know where
the
it is
whirlwind
because...
was a whirlwind. The whirlpool was at that narrow isthmus, but I'm not.
Yeah.
1000%
Well, I thought it was sort of like bottom center of the inner sea.
That's about what I remember.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest we talk to the man there just to see if anything's changed.
Yeah, maybe. Well, he's been watching the sea. Maybe he saw where the photosphere landed.
Right. Yeah, so in my mind, it's east.
It's like down here.
One more thing over, I think. Yeah.
It'll be this.
Yeah, this seems promising. We can check in on Whirlpool Todd and see how the Whirlpool's doing.
Whirlpool Todd might be a real guy, except his job is that he works on washing machines for a living.
Oh. Well. Keep it real, Whirlpool Todd. You don't have to keep watching the Whirlpool if it's hurting you. Whoa!
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, they're just so bulgy.
Yeah, let's see what the town has in store for us. This is where we had to get the crystal rose from the Maze of Doom.
Why did we need to do that?
So
Is it
that
to like prove
Bart
ourselves
would
worthy? Or...
give us a boat.
Oh, right, for Bart. All right, well.
Or was it for Bart? I don't remember.
Surely.
I'll check the map. That's what I should do. That should be map checker. You're not a harpy. You are a siren. Or no, you are a harpy.
Oh.
There's siren and 2 sirens and a harpy.
Sirens and harpies.
I could bring the map screen up before the transition finished loading.
Rosetta Town. Okay. You have some problems? Oh, well, we're professional troubleshooters. And we've got the guns to prove it.
I've got my troubleshooter right here. No new
Could you
hats.
describe further the nature of these problems?
Are these new?
It says E, so I presume you're equipped with them.
This might be like the best thing I have so far. It's weird.
Although, I guess we can trivially check that, so...
Am I low on any of these? Doesn't seem like it. But I'm just gonna buy 10 more of these, though. This confusion is the nasty one.
Yeah. Pretty brutal. Alright, we spell elf incorrectly in this world.
Ew. Okay, everybody's
Guardian
upset.
of...
The Guardian of the Sea is preventing trade from happening.
Well, we've got like 7 Guardians, right? Oh, poor puppy. Well, surely the pub. The pub is the place, right?
What is she doing? I thought she
Wiggle,
was
wiggle,
dancing,
wiggle.
but no, she's just like.
No, it's just NPC movement.
I don't care about the dragon.
Damn, this lady is over it.
Okay, the dragon's eyes are visible in the bottom of the whirlpool. Okay, we're supposed to go to the mayor, but I'm gonna go talk to the L. Or a free
Yep.
flower.
Oh, thanks.
Hernandez.
Mayor Hernandez.
Lucadia. It's a Pokemon. So near the whirlpool, there is an entrance.
Okay.
Now,
Like by land or by sea, do you
Yeah.
think? 'Cause
my two options are to look around for a long time trying to find the entrance, or to just try ramming my ship into the whirlpool. Maybe this guy knows. He's gonna throw up.
No. Right. Like now that we are armed with the knowledge that the whirlpool is a dragon, maybe we'll, do something about that now that.
We had to go kill Sildra again. Or maybe that wasn't a dragon, that was a giant crab.
Aha!
The teardrop
Oh?
shine. We couldn't go there without the teardrop.
Oh, a teardrop. Hooray!
Right, it's our psychic connection to stuff. Wow, wee!
We're ascending. We will go up or climb.
Are we gonna ascend to Eden Chapel? Ah, dungeons. Now let's take a left or right. Oh, I say we go left.
Okay, good. Well, we made it to dungeon, so success, I suppose.
Looks more like a maze than a dungeon.
Yeah, but all the puzzles in this game have been like brain dead easy, so it probably shouldn't be that bad. Also, no random encounters. That's nice.
At least not yet. Sokoban.
Sokoban!
Okay, if I push... That block isn't blocking me. If I push that one forward, I won't be able to push that one... If I push this block to the left, I will not push the leftward block to the right. I think I can... Can I push this up into the water? No.
No. Okay. Sokoban.
I should be able to pretty freely just push that down.
And, we have the
Yeah, we have-
time reverse
we have the
power,
time
so if we really fuck anything up, that's not that bad.
Hello, Squeaky. We're playing a old JRPG called Wild Arms that I thought would be about cowboys, but really, it's not really that much about cowboys.
Very not. I guess they didn't do that until like the third one,
Yeah.
which I played for like 2 hours. And frankly, it did not sink its hooks into me at all. But,
Okay, I can push this one to the left, and so long as I... Like, this should be
Yeah.
a free push.
that gets us to more stuff to see. This is a PS1 game.
Yeah, this is PS1.
It's true that there are multiple arms. It was something that Enchanted Arms kind of got wrong. Wait, can we fit through half of that? Oh, we just can. Okay. So we like push that one right twice and then go through the crack and we're out.
Okay, now we've solved everything.
Okay, good. Again, the puzzles in this game.
The sprite work of this game does give Golden Sun. I don't know if they're similar developers or not. I'm not the world's biggest Golden Sun fan. I do not know.
I detest Golden Sun.
I don't
I'm an
really-
anti-fan.
I'm also an anti-fan, but
Like-
I know plenty of people who do like it. So I don't speak too ill of it, but I don't.
Okay,
I do not
well, out
personally
of
like
respect
Golden
for you and your audience, I will not attempt to roast it alive
Sun. Zero
while
developer
we're
overlap.
here.
Because Ogre likes
Mhm.
Golden Sun, and I'm willing to guess it's because it was
bizarre to me, but
one of the JRPGs you could play on the Game Boy Advance. Or just fire.
look, the as a JRPG enjoyer myself, times were tough back in the noughties.
The main thing I remember about Golden Sun is that the game, here's to Ponez, game did not know how to handle event flags very well.
The bonus.
Oh yeah, the 3D in this game is great.
Yeah,
I love how guys die. When we kill these guys,
yeah, and like
water gun.
enemies will like shoot Doritos at you and stuff. It's great. Or like these little Lego
Yeah,
people.
they flatten out into corn cobs. That's what you get, nefarious anglefish.
Oh man, counterattack gaming. Rip.
Yeah, rates are pretty good here. Well, I guess I'll go left.
Sometimes Stacy does like a butt wiggle when we win.
A strange device
Oh.
seals the door.
Huh. So, wait, do we have anything that puts out fires? Like we can start fires. The fire being like the one other feature of the room, I feel like it has to play into this somehow.
We got Aqua Leaper.
Aqua Leaper. Oh man, that reminds me of Final Fantasy VI. Reek frogs were some of the most dangerous enemies you could encounter because they could permanently steal statuses thanks to a glitch. So that frog could make off with Interceptor. You just never have Interceptor ever again. However, you could also use this to like apply the morph state status to like one of your other characters and like keep it forever. That or like the near death stat. There's a lot of nonsense that the ability Rippler enables in Final Fantasy VI.
I need to.
And Reach Frogs have it. They can also jump, which sucks. Really sucks when enemies can use the Dragoon jump command. Makes them completely obnoxious to deal with and makes me wish I had the fucking Omega Interceptor rockets.
Oh, God, this is pretty. Now
Wait, it's not
now we're
Omega that has
defending.
those. It's one of the lesser robots.
Prototype.
Prototype has the fucking Dragoon intercepting rockets.
And that's,
Like again, fucking Dragoon needed to be kept in check.
I don't know if the guys who live on the island in World 1 have that in Final Fantasy V, but the guys in the pyramid more.
Yeah, Granny guys definitely do. I don't think that the Island Boys do that. But like, how would you ever check? You know what? I can look this up. Actually, I can open up one of my favorite game facts. Game fact.
The algorithm fact.
The algorithm and stats fact. Yeah.
Let's watch
Boy, I sure did play too much fucking Fiesta, didn't I?
press script.
All right.
I watched a fair amount of that yesterday. My friend Clark was streaming a Fiesta. He was doing a Fiesta where his audience voted to pick his jobs for him. So of course he had quad berserkers, and I gave him my personal permission to use a pre-lanter on Liquid Flame. Because how many times do you have to do 4 berserkers on Liquid Flame before you stop learning things? And I think the answer is 1. If you've done it once, you don't have to do it again. How high of a level do you have to grind to beat Liquid Flame with 4 berserkers? Is it 22 or 25?
I want to say it's 30, actually. It's like, it's huge. It's disgusting.
I usually beat the game with lower level than that.
I want to say typically that's a bad idea, but like with certain jobs it becomes reasonable.
Or if you're very skilled, like I am, who does things fast by taking more time.
Yeah, like, you know, typically you need to be able to survive Olmgest most of the time. And like, you don't really get enough hit points to be able to do that until like, you know, level 26 or so. And even then it's a little dicey.
I'll always fondly remember the Fiesta where I had Time Mage Ninja. And I beat the game at around level 20 because I was just using smoke over and over and over again. And my solution to Olmgest was using quick to throw Fuma Shurikens. And just to kill the
that'll do. Like, Time Mage alone is enough to like really scuff up your ending levels. So Prototype is actually the one on the island, and it does not have the interceptor rockets. But now I'm trying to look for the other creature.
We might do that the next time we're in
Can't
town, or we might duplicate enough crest graphs to
Just get every spell. Does it even matter? Like, it's not like we're hurting for spells. We'll just, you know, we get them, we get them.
Yeah,
Oh boy,
we have
Sokoban.
most of this. This is messed up Sokoban with half blocks, like Shining Cape. Yep, that's better.
Yep, great.
Protection for the body.
Hooray.
Okay, the final room. The final Sokoban. Up. I messed that up. I thought about it, thought I knew the solution, and then immediately recognized that I couldn't do it. I love that I love the enemies that make cat noises when you hit them.
That has yet to get old.
Oh, Stacy's almost dead. I'll have to do some healing. Yeah, the dodge and the counterattack. Yeah, they're not gonna kill me. That was a funny close-up of her face. I'm glad there's more and more games that look like this. You know, people.
Oh, like from indie developers, like
Yeah.
using this as their aesthetic.
The one thing they usually don't have is they don't have the. Because the PS1 couldn't do proper texture mapping, which is why it's all wobbly. And that's difficult to emulate on purpose. So a lot of the games don't do that. Which, that'll be the next big breakthrough. When we can make the games look more like shit. See, I can't do that. Oh, okay. It's very forgiving. Except when it's not. Okay.
Oh, right. Machine Head, but the word machine is misspelled. That's why I couldn't fucking find it. Cool.
Did I push that up?
But yeah,
already?
but-
I did.
Machine Head has the interceptor rockets. Prototype does not. I will say, Sokoban with like half A press is
Yeah,
a
it's-
much easier thing.
Yeah, but then like full block Sokoban, yeah. Excuse?
Well, you heard it. Wait, what?
I'm pushing, yeah, I have to... I pushed that one too low.
Oh, did it not lock in? So like that? No, that's too low. Yeah. Yeah. I think I understand. The bottom of the stone has to line up. Like there, yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, okay. Whew! Perspective. How about it? Yeah. Alright. Mystery fucking solved. Let's get our phantom treasure chest.
We got a vase.
Tool?
Is it a vase or a vase,
Uh,
Kaz?
I typically say vase. Vase sounds like
Magic vase. When used by Stacy, it produces an endless flow of water.
she can use it to put out those difficult fires. Thank you.
And then I put the blocks back because I have no respect.
Vital tool. Oh no.
Is this my favorite thing about being a low-level caster in Pathfinder? Is Pathfinder made it so that cantrips, you can cast them ad nauseum instead of having, like, X per day.
Mm-hmm.
And a cantrip for clerics is create water, which lets you create caster-level gallons of water when you cast it. So theoretically, a level 1 cleric can just flood the world by repeatedly casting create water over and over and over again. Which I frequently do.
So really, it's a wizard that's responsible for the sea level rising, right?
Okay, we're gonna cook some tapones.
And yes, we recognize that it's supposed to be deep ones, like, you know, the people of that New England town from the story.
Innsmouth?
Innsmouth, yes.
I was thinking of Ipsmouth. That made me confused. It's also, I never realized like in my brain, it's not New England, even though obviously it is, because the first adaptation of
Shadows over Innsmouth.
of just that guy. What is his name?
Mhm.
The author.
H.P. Lovecraft.
The first Lovecraftian adaptation that I saw was Dagon in the 90s, which takes place, I'm pretty sure it takes place in Spain or Greece, and it must have been because it was cheaper to film there. So it's just
yeah. Okay.
So that to me, it's like, oh yeah, the fish people stuff. That's in the that's in the Mediterranean.
H.P. Lovecraft is one of those things that kind of gets to me too, because like I know that people love, you know, like cosmic horror or whatever crap. But like if you actually read the books, they're not even that fucking good. And he gets all this play, and he was really just like a racist talking about how scary it would be if people were different. And it's like, don't love that.
Yeah. It's okay, I have to think about this Sokoban actually. Do I have to go from the other side?
Can we go from the other side?
There's 2 doors here.
Yeah, there is a back when the site I Write Like came about, there were, you know, people were like feeding all kinds of nonsense into I Write Like to see what it would make of it. And anytime you put like a legal document or some kind of law into iwritelike.com, it would hit you back with H.P. Lovecraft. Like, yes, this extremely dry, bloated, descriptive text. Delightful. What a lovely read. Which makes me even more want to go get the King in Yellow. I need to read that book.
Oh,
My library doesn't have it, which
Dagon was a Stuart Gordon movie. No wonder I liked it.
what other stuff?
Reanimator. Or From Beyond.
Oh.
Which From Beyond less well known than Reanimator, even though I think From Beyond is a more effective horror film, but it's not funny, which Reanimator is. Okay, let's think about this.
So
I have to start by this. I have no other legal moves but this.
So this one allows us to get up. I think the other one allows us to get at the fires.
Yeah. Which, that has treasure, so obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, Reanimator's great. I love Reanimator. But From Beyond, also very good. Actually, it's the other way around. Because I have to push this one to the right, and then I can push the top one to the right.
Which lets you push the bottom one to the right. Which lets you get at the fires.
Yeah.
And this one has to be a double... Yeah. Treasure. Troublesome fires.
Duplicator.
Ooh.
I have to find out if I can use duplicators in battle.
What?
So
why would you do that? Aren't those keys?
Yes. You know why I would want to use a duplicator in battle, Kaz? Or not?
Oh.
I can duplicate the duplicator. Although, no. Yeah, I do have to use...
Right, we could have unlimited buffalo stars.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 heal berries and then move the duplicator onto the heal berry spot. Yeah. I can do that. Meow.
I mean, while I love the notion of crimes, it also means that, like, every time the game tries to reward us with a good treasure of a duplicator, we're gonna have, like, 1 million of them, so we don't care.
The problem is,
I don't know. Maybe
I don't remember. There's already places where we could use a duplicator that I don't remember where they are. Whereas just having a stash of them means that we'll be able to get the treasure whenever we come across them.
If we... That's probably for the best, yeah. Alright. We did it.
Although, I think there's a duplicator door in Grandpa's secret lab.
Grandpa's secret lab?
The place where there was the dog that was a demon in disguise. There, that all the orphans ran to when the demons attacked. I think there's a duplicator door there.
State your wish.
The eternal flutist, not flautist, but flutist, whose music permeates the oceans from the depths of the dragon. Is it nitpicky of me to point out that it's flautist?
Yes, it is.
Plays
Moving
a
on.
flute. My sister played piccolo in band.
So she was a Piccolina?
She was a piccolina. The reason she had a piccolo rather than a flute is because she found one cheaper at a secondhand store.
Nice. I think the smarter move is to not do marching band, but
she was not marching band. Our school could not
Okay.
afford a marching band. It was just
Okay.
it was just band.
regular band. All right. That's okay.
Ray line.
I say this as someone who did marching band for 4 years in high school. Like 4.5 actually, because in order to start out in marching band, they started us the summer before we even had classes, which is messed up, man.
You got to get the conditioning in. Otherwise, you can't wear those suits out in the hot. You'll die. You got to get conditioned to do the marching suits in the big hats.
Not awful. Marching band is such a mistake.
Rayline. Is Rayline?
But I can't like.
Is Rayline like? What is that? Is it just ley line?
Well,
or is it?
It is the artery of life.
Yeah, or like that feng
like
shui
the
thing,
life stream.
the dragon veins thing in feng shui.
Ew.
Which
I didn't know that was a feng shui thing. I thought that. I mean, honestly, I thought feng shui was just like decluttering your house.
No. Feng shui means you have to have your door has to be on the south if it's a room, but it has to be on the west if it's a work work environment, like a workshop. And the foot of your bed has to be facing your door. Like that's important. The ray line.
Okay, what's next, man? I got that shit covered somehow. That's weird.
I am the wrong.
Oh man,
I know enough about feng shui to say exactly those 3 things. That's it.
One of these days, I'm going to teach you to play mahjong.
Nope.
It's a threat.
Nope. To me, mahjong is as real as pinochle. Not real. It's something that gangsters play in my gangster video games. That's all it is.
I love that you say it that way because pinochle is real. Like that's,
Pinocle's not real. That's
mwah. It's so choice.
Pinocle's not real, and neither is mahjong.
Mahjong can't hurt.
You can't hurt me. I don't have to understand what Ricci means. It's not important. Okay. The owls left behind a device. From inside the owl pyramid, the network began to pump life throughout Filgaia.
See, I'm not about looking at your food while you're eating it because there's a strict upper limit to how much you can do that, right? Like at some point, you gotta put it away.
It's easy for me.
No,
Lady Harkin.
You don't have a head.
Lady Harkin is going to sever the ray line. Ray line is kind of funny because it is like halfway between Dragon Vein and Ley Line, because Ray is like a shark kind of creature.
Like, suddenly there's this very important fact of the world that we had no notion about, and I don't know, man. Maybe this could have been built up to in some way.
Harkin is the person who Manuel wants to fight.
Ooh, she gets the bell. Yo!
Yeah, badass.
Fuck yeah!
And obviously, the steel form. Hey!
Secret shrine acquired. Guilty blade. The guilty pay the price. Ah, our Doritos. Fuck.
Raccoon has defense down. Very unhelpfully, I have renamed every spell because they let me do it. So,
Yeah.
the spells do not make a lot of sense unless you're.
There are enemies who use spells too, and they use your names for them, which I think is really charming. Didn't we figure out that Twin Orbs was actually cracked?
Let's find out.
Or, wait, no, it's random. That's right. It was like cracked a couple of times, and then we're like, damn. Harsh but true.
Like the spell I'm about to cast, Aaronese.
We don't need a trickster
Was
again.
Valkyrie. I wanted to see if you had another item to steal. So I renamed Valkyrie to Aaronese.
Get hit by the planets. Oh, that sucked. Damn. Well, we're gonna try the better magic, which is guns. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 hits. 1800. Not bad. I guess there is Rocket L also, but you know. Yeah. What's our damaging one? Is it still Meteor Dive?
It's either Slash Rave or Meteor Dive.
Yeah, Slash Rave is again the like
Random one.
randomly it is super good.
Laser Silhouette.
Blah. Whoop. I'm gonna sit down and be sad like Pooh Bear. No! One Slash Rave? Manuel!
Not much of a rave.
It can't be like this. Come on. No one raves once. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, I went to the party. I did precisely one rave and like then passed out on the floor.
Like here are spells. I didn't rename Heal or Flame. Those stayed. But Moisture, Geometro, Arrow, Thuda, Aaronese, Mercunda, Blast, Sleppy, Scandalize, Protect, Blink, Shell.
We're not even... There it is, Hody Grease! Recomsa and Hody Grease!
Hody Griaz is Scholar Cape, Wakey Wakey, Silencio, Dispel, Lockdown, Meaty Grease, Suck, Collect, Dizzy, Speep, and Lamau are all me. Yeah, I'll cast you a Metro, I don't give a fuck.
Probably either Recomsa or Hody Grias is the most nonsensical thing. Like, if you handed that to a person, I don't think they would be able to tell you what it does. I remember, because Recomsa is very important. Jesus.
It's rocket launchers.
Guns.
I mean, I could try
That's
them
one
out.
thing that Mom taught me that she didn't teach you.
That's a great scene in a mostly terrible movie.
Yes. I think it's worth it. I really love
I
Wizards.
do think it's worth it. Yeah, Wizards is worth it. Just for that.
You gotta be in a real particular mood to really enjoy Wizards. And it's the kind of mood where you're on the front porch and it's like kind of cool and raining outside, and it's the perfect weather to smoke a marsh wheeling cigar.
Oh,
If
that's
you
not what I was going to
smoke-
say.
Oh.
Perfect weather to smoke a cigar. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, well, I mean, you can get a little twisted, and Wizards will hit different.
Wizards will hit different.
Oh man,
Again.
Ralph Bakshi, you absolute treasure. No, okay, sorry, I need to focus on the battle. This is focus up time.
I mean, I'm
Couldn't
attacking and then
here.
healing when my health is low. I don't
Yeah,
know.
she has 2 moves also. I think we've kind of like peeled the banana on like combat in this game, and
I
guess I was wrong about you, baby.
Go back and be a family man. Up. Lady Harkin, I can't move. Wait, no,
We're gonna continue this later, sweetheart. It's not easy to destroy an entire planet.
Shaman child! Triton.
Cool.
Aha.
Oh.
What am I doing? Triton rune. Got Lucadia's rune. Let's see.
Is it more powerful than death?
I hope it is. But it's not for me.
Yeah. Okay, that can stay out. You know what? Like, our runes are pretty good. We could just...
Okay, lower... I should... Actually... Let's unequip everybody's runes. And actually... Because it's hard to compare them to each other like that. It's easiest to piecewise compare them.
I like that the sigil of the death rune is just the Planeswalker logo.
Yeah. Planeswalker,
like
and this is Goron. This is the Goron ruby. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Earth.
Earth is minor defense. Water is minor magic. Fire is minor strength. Wind is response. Thunder is better than wind.
Mm-hmm.
Summit is better than Earth. Okay, so Triton is better magic and also better defense.
You know, that's actually not that bad a deal. Because think of it this way.
Yeah,
if Stacy has more defense, that's fewer turns she needs to spend casting heal on herself, and more turns that she can unload the fucking Arides.
Yeah, and it's 13 points less magic for 11 points more vitality. So that actually might be worth it for Stacy. Plus, it means I can actually use her summon without it.
We can use the summon.
Because the death rune doesn't do anything, because nothing dies to the instant death if it has it. Okay, and Flash Rune is defense and strength.
The Demon Soul stat icons. Oh man.
They do kind of look like Demon Souls.
Boy, did that shit threw me for a loop. I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to be? Yes, learn our new cuneiform that we invented just for Boletaria, and you too can understand what +5 of this is going to do for you. So anyway, I did not enjoy Tunic when I played it. It started out okay, but it really, you know, kind of, I don't know, got a little weirdly demanding in frustrating ways. I was not about it. Death's Door, though. I can fuck with Death's Door. Love that thing.
Flash Rune just seems like so much better than... I don't know.
I mean, we have two boys, so one gets the Saint and one gets the Flash, and we,
I don't know who gets which. So it just kind of makes Manuel the best guy, which is normal because he already is. We're going to do this.
Yeah, the first real boss in Death's Door is a church. It's hilarious.
Traditional cast save state before using escape, so that I don't...
Right, oh god. So we don't, like, mess up our event flags. Okay, well, Earth successfully defended, right? We got introduced to the notion that there are stakes, and then we won, so mission accomplished. We did it. The Isle of Conflict. Ooh.
Level 30 or higher.
Goodness. Yep, it's a bold new world. The whirlpool is gone. The entire outer ocean is ours.
So the hint that we're given is we saw the photosphere fall in the water. But also, we're told of the island of Conquest.
Ooh, brutal attack. Sick attack, bro. Totally brutalized us. For 50% more damage, I guess. Wow, that really falls off against multiple targets. Also, fucking everything in this game is, like, really magically defensive, and it is very annoying. It's like we've hit weaknesses for, like, 3 digits, and it's like, come on, man. The boys are over here shooting rockets and using, like, sacred sword techniques and doing 2,000 damage. Our poor little wizard is struggling.
So your heal numbers are getting close, are like around 1,000, though, which is pretty nice. I think one of the problems is that there's not better spellaga. It's just spell.
Yeah, maybe it was a mistake to make 32 spells. I know I said this before. I'm gonna say it again probably. They did not have 32 ideas. Do not sell yourself on like making more spells than you have ideas for. And like at the end of the day, I mean, we were talking about Final Fantasy V. There's a fucking litany of spells in that, but like they're not like that deep or interesting, right? Like, you know, Fire 2. Even though I really like how Fire 2 looks in Final Fantasy V, and they should have stuck with that. Instead of like reinventing the goddamned wheel every time. That's another thing that I guess is kind of weird about Final Fantasy as a series, is they reinvent the wheel every single time they make a game. It's exhausting in a way. It's like, give me something, some grounding. And they're like, oh, Final Fantasy 16 is a character action game now. And I'm like, okay, guys. We have fallen so far from grace.
We're fighting Prisoner.
Thankfully, Dragon Quest hasn't changed in 40 years, so...
That's probably why, right? Like...
Maybe.
Now that they're the same people making both.
Oh, yeah, I gotta...
Yeah, you let
your
one be
differentiation. Like... Yo!
I'm dying to
Jesus Christ. The Prisoner's Dilemma. There's 2 of them. Each one is a horn, and we're being gored by both.
Tried to cast Heal Blade on...
Is there a thing that all main Final Fantasy games have in common? Yes, they are overhyped.
For a very long time, the thing they had in common was the ATB system. And then Final Fantasy X came out, and it hasn't had ATB since then.
Yeah, we had a run of 4, 5, 6, 7 that were... They're all that.
I've decided that I'm reloading. And I'm going to go to an inn.
Probably good. I mean, I'm used to playing JRPGs that are tuned to the point where you need to heal your party after every single battle. I'm just used to that. So... I'm just constantly like, okay, time to top up. Now we can fight again, like, right? Like, Venom Bear, man.
Actually, I should be
about Venom Bear.
My new move, just like
They did change it up from Final Fantasy X to Final Fantasy X too.
They did. By trying to make Final Fantasy V again.
Well, I mean, it's also like back to ATB. Although I think they did some neat stuff with it. it is a little tragic that they had to like invent a new person because they hadn't thought up enough women and were like, oh well,
They had
I guess
one,
she's been here the whole time.
They had one goth, but they decided she would get married to just the bizarre person. So,
Waka. I don't know.
Waka, the character who experiences the most growth and development in Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, he becomes a better person, and man, where
And like a real middle-aged sports star, says he will retire and then doesn't.
yeah, which real world sports athlete
Is Waka
is
the
most like Waka?
I know the
or Waka
answer.
is the most.
And this is going to be a joke for Slyo9, who's currently playing a game whose name I can't mention due to a compact. Brett Favre. Waka is the most like Brett Favre.
Oh, brutal.
Am I wrong?
No, I don't think you are. Is the best part.
Waka and Brett
See,
Favre
we can
have a
care
lot
about
in common.
more than just video games. I understand certain sports
We
some
can
of the time.
we can make a sports reference.
Yeah. See, John Boyles will be proud of us.
Why Brett Favre? They're both old.
What?
They're both kind of socially backward. And
Waka is basically a
and they both said they retire and then wouldn't.
and Waka is basically a quarterback. Like I
Yeah.
know that like Blitzball does not have quarterbacks, but he kind of is. He's like a team captain, you know. He's the guy.
He was the captain. Really, it's more like soccer. So really, or basketball. So he's more like a point guard. But
It's probably closer to soccer than basketball, considering they have like goalkeepers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit! We've been turned into Bulma.
We've been poisoned by the venom bear. We have a little skull on our thing now.
She's grape flavored. But yeah, Final Fantasy X too. That's probably worth me giving it a look at some point. But no, I think that my favorite part of Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2 is actually an extra story that takes place after the events of both games. I can't remember what it was called, and it never got an official English localization, which I think sucks. I would love to read a professionally localized version of that story.
Is it the one where Tidus kicks a blitzball on the beach and explodes and dies?
That hasn't happened yet in the part that I've read, so I don't know.
The thing I can tell you about Final Fantasy X-2, which is why you should not play it, is that to unlock the true ending, which undercuts the message of the game, you have to get 100% completion, which involves watching every cutscene. The game allows you to skip cutscenes, but if you do, you lock yourself out of the ending.
I mean, I've never really been a completionist, so that doesn't, like... All of that is a nothing burger sandwich to me. Like, I don't need 100% shit. That's for the birds.
It's for the
I think if I
birds.
make a game that has, like, a completion tracker, I will make it so completely odious that everyone will hate me. Completionists hate him. But then again, I'm just describing fucking...
Final Fantasy X-2.
Drakengard.
Oh, Drakengard.
No. 10-2 doesn't have shit on Drakengard for completion. Oh, man. There was, like, completion was the number of weapons that you unlocked, and, like, some of them are really absurd unlocks that you basically need a guide for that are like, okay, you have to go to this previous dungeon and look at the wall for 5 seconds, and then walk across the room and look at a different wall for 5 seconds, and it gives you a sword. It's like, it is complete nonsense. Yeah, I played quite a bit of Drakengard. I stopped. I set it down after a while, because I'm like, man. No, I know exactly where I stopped. It was the part of the game where they made the only fun part of it not fun anymore. Because flying around in a dragon and, like, strafing soldiers who are on the ground with your dragon breath was one of the coolest things that has ever happened. And it was a delightful experience, and I loved roasting men alive with my powerful dragon while they were sitting there on the ground, unable to do jack shit about it.
I had some kind of PS2 game that was just that, but it was kind of like aggressively mediocre. I guess I'm trying to remember what it was called.
Panzer Dragoon?
No, not Panzer Dragoon. PlayStation 2. And I recall it basically was like an air combat game, only instead of being in a jet, you were flying a dragon.
That could have been Drakengard 2.
It was not a Drakengard game. It was,
okay.
It was like a AA studio game, which I guess Drakengard was, but I'll have to.
Yeah, like kind of famously was, and which is part of why it sucks so bad. What were they called? They begin with a C. They were like Culvert or
Cavia or whatever.
Crescent. Cavia, yeah. They were a grindhouse.
I think I did this wrong. Do I need to use the heal berry? That's why I say nope, I did it right. Okay.
Yosh! Fuck yeah, baby. Duplicate those duplicators. Fuck them. Oh man, that's great. What?
Do you want to?
Duplicate the secrets. What does Secret Sign do?
Reduces the cost of one of Manuel's moves by 1.
Fuck yes. Oh, let's get broken, baby. Duplicate nothing? Ooh. That sounds appealing. You know what else we're getting out of this? As many heal berries as we want.
I mean, just for not that this is completely worthless, but
is duplicating nothing's going to like hard lock the game or something?
Because
I don't want to do that after all the work we've done.
I'll put down a save state. Don't worry your little sweet head about it.
Okay. You know, I'm not used to playing with save states. It's a foreign concept to me. Sitting here thinking about Drakengard.
Wait, did I do it wrong? Did I have 2 crest graphs?
You did have 2. You had 2 crest graphs.
So it just destroyed my crest graphs.
Well, it's fine. This is good, actually. Because that means we don't have to make all those stupid extra spells that we hate. It's fine. Alright. Duplicating the nothing.
I mean, I'll find more crest graphs, and when I do, then I can...
Throw them in the garbage? Like... No! Don't counterattack! Oh god! No! Son of a bitch! We were in the middle of something very important.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, we're not.
It underroads.
What is happening?
Okay, I understand what happened there. When an inventory slot is empty, the item that was there is still there. It's just not displaying because there are 0 of them.
So because you did it twice, the first one set it to 0, and the second one did the overflow.
Yeah. So I undid my mistake.
So wait, what happens when we genuinely
Well, we're gonna
copy a nothing?
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
All right. Well, now we're cursed with every magic spell, which is going to suck. But it's fine, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a big, dumpy baby about
we have
crappy spells that I hate.
We have most of the spells already, Kaz. It's not.
Yeah.
We're not greatly changing our. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
I duplicated.
So we'll have
I duplicated 200 more, 250 more
more
than I needed.
crest grass than we were 3 off from having. It's like, Curse you.
Okay, curse.
Curse complete. Rage, huh? Oh man. Up our parry rate.
Air Scream!
Air Scream?
That's a better name than I was gonna name it.
What the fuck?
I'm good
It's
with that.
completely nonsensical. Air Scream? Oh boy.
We've had this one before. That's why it's named Flash.
Let us bind the spell to your crest crest. Slow down. Alright, Bodhi. Let's hold up a minute.
It's called Air Screen, but I changed it before. Okay, so that was just us.
Oh, hey! Yes! Yes!
I
Jokes we
pricked-
told ourselves
I
from the
pricked
past.
myself. Yeah.
Awesome. Fucking great. I like how you're leaving them at like 3 and 4. Let's not be greedy.
Yeah, Trickster gets to be 0.
Okay. God, why are NPCs made of dark steel?
That's
does it-
it's tough living out here on the frontier.
How did the demons like win at all? Like we can't even move people by colliding with them at top speed.
I want some Venom Bears to fight. There we go.
I got him, bear. All right. So we're gonna copy like, yeah, something way down here. No way we put an item in that slot. I hope we get like 255 of a dummied out item. What?
They just filled the inventory full of Healberry. so they just...
Okay. You know what? Item index 0 or whatever, sure. I guess that makes sense. Of course, we don't want them, so...
It's just... Let's make a bunch of money. So either they initialized it with heal berries, or it's pulling out junk data that the game just interprets as heal berry.
That's true. Like if you, for instance, look at a, like the code of an NES cartridge, right? It's all in one big long, like, panel, basically, and each individual pixel has like 4 possible values, and most of them have like long stretches of nothing.
I could make a bunch of orbs. Like I could also make good equipments if I wanted to. Like making some clear chimes would certainly...
Oh, so that we can like have every party member equipped with whatever status item when inevitably we find a boss that.
We can do that when it becomes necessary to do so.
Yeah.
Let's save my
Man.
project. Let me save my progress.
Oh my god, I am loving this duplication glitch more the more we do it, because it's like, God, it's so brain dead easy.
Should go to the Island of Conflict. I was actually thinking of
We
going
got killed.
to...
It's too much conflict. The fucking
I'm not
the prisoners.
I'm not totally of level 30 yet. Although I am glad to see that I've been fighting an appropriate amount, because it says fighters of level 30 should go to place, and we're level 29 and 30.
Hmm.
Which is heartening. Is this the Island of Conflict? No, that is signs that we are going to get a submarine. I was also thinking of going back to Grandpa's lab to Duplo word there. To use my Duplo blocks.
Like, again, I'm not against going to the Isle of Conflict. It's just that is where we got killed. it's on the forefront of my mind. Like 2 prisoners show up and eat our entire ass.
That was largely because I had not healed. So then
Okay, maybe they're not that scary.
I walked in damaged and I wasn't paying attention and let them kill Ruddy. I was like, I'm not gonna follow that. Oh
man, you know what else we should duplicate? The item that like doubles battle rewards.
Lucky cards.
Yeah, a lucky card.
I think I'm fresh out of those.
How many lucky cards do we have? We have been spending them. That's something to keep in mind. No, 2. We have 2. It's under Magic Map.
Okay. Garum. It's a fish sauce? Because the only thing I know of that is called garum is a Roman fermented fish sauce. It's a wolf, and there are things that are like the Loup-Garou is a werewolf, but garum. Any idea, Kaz?
Well, if you can't garum, join them.
I should be using my secret sign. Yeah, these guys aren't so strong. Aranese is actually pretty good at these styles of fights, where there are 3 different groups of enemies.
Yeah, because it's like the Dragon Quest targeting thing, where you have like this spell affects an enemy group, which is always one of the most obnoxious things on the planet. But, you know, whatever.
Manuel.
I'm spoiled by Lufia 2 magic targeting, which is the way it always should have worked in every single game ever. But no one ever did it, and even Lufia, the series, didn't do that shit again. Which I find greatly irritating. Lufia 2 really was lightning. Like,
Is Garou
Man.
French for werewolf, or is this French for wolf?
it's just wolf.
So I'm gonna guess Loup.
No,
means, like,
sorry, no.
man wolf or
Lu. Lu is wolf.
Ah, so the Loup Garou is like a.
The Loop Guru is
It's
a...
like the wolf from Garou.
is a
or
werewolf.
Whatever. Or
Yeah, I don't know my French... But you know what?
look
You
it
know
up.
what? Monsieur Lerousse. Come to my aid.
It's a Norse branch. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Man.
Old translation of Old French Gawarf.
Mhm.
Perhaps under the influence of Old French expression Luz Warouz, Lou Garou, modern Lou Garou, which means wolf werewolf.
Let's see.
So okay, no, so Garou is French for werewolf, and Loup Garou just means wolf werewolf.
Yeah, Monsieur Lerousse does not have Garou. It's unfortunate.
Oh, a witch's hut. Oh, is this the Hecate? Is this the maiden, the crone, and the other one? The fates.
Maiden, matron, and crone. This is important.
Yes.
We're part of a triumvirate that is very
know.
like them.
I know.
Why am I always going over the basics?
Because I'm old and forgetful, Kaz. I'm the crone. We decided this. Because we got.
Being a maiden is hard.
There's also the Norns.
The Norns. Ooh.
The Norns are like they're like the Fates, only they're Norse instead of
It's a Norn
Greek.
core. Yeah, I'm sure that Harry Dresden would have a field day of that
There
one.
was Weird, Scold, and one other one. It had some kind of thorn in it, so I don't remember how to say it. But you'll be sad to learn that Elish Norn did not invent the word Norn. They just borrowed it from mythology.
That's fine.
I would take any potion from any pink-haired woman in the world.
You would enjoy Potionomics.
That appeared to heal me. I should have the potion.
Monsieur Lerousse does not have a Norn. There is Norm and Norvège, which is their word for Norway. Man, why do languages come up with, like, wrong words to call
What?
other people's country? Oh!
Instant transmission.
Alright.
Oh, we have we have magic too.
Advanced magic? What?
Oh, it's okay. Decrease encounter rate. Avoid.
Decrease
exhaustion,
encounter rate?
Anti-magic field. Prevent fatal blows. Bomb counter attack.
What?
Guard using a dummy/ally. Warp to a known town.
Oh my god.
Does that take our boat, or is it like? Watch out.
It'll take our boat. It'll take our boat. It
Lock
always
status
takes the boat.
state. What? Revive and full. Okay, full.
Jesus Christ.
Partial HP party. Okay, Kira.
Party heal, okay.
Asuna. Kiraga. Earth.
Earth.
Erase attributes / all enemies. Absorb a vampire. Hody.
Cody.
Attack magic. All enemies. Evil attack. Fire group. All 7 attributes attack / enemy. Okay.
I can't even fucking believe it. I still think that they don't have 32 ideas, let alone 64. But I am glad that there's like fucking warp. Random magic effect? Oh god. Fucking chaos. Randomizer. Well, I take it back. I take it back. You were so right about duplicating crest graphs. I'm a peon. A complete gabagool. Yeah! Goblinize me, Captain.
Oh, I can't put in Goblin Polka.
Goblin Polka.
Is Goblin Polka or Goblin Polk better?
I think Goblin Polk is better because we're not going to remember what it does after a little bit.
I'm not going to forget what Goblin Polka Band does. Everybody polka! Yeah.
Well, maybe we can call something else Goblinizer just for the hell of it. My god, so this is where, like, the good spells are. What the fuck, man?
Should I just go through and kill a bunch of spells I don't care about, or should I just put them at the bottom of the list?
It's up to you. You're the one who's going to be, like, running through this menu. But I do think that we should only make the spells we actually want to use, rather than, like, making all of them for the aforementioned, like, going through the gigantic magic spell menu every time. Oh, hi, Shield.
Okay, do I have a thing called Rakukaja? I have Rakunda. Elect Dizzy. I don't have...
Man. It reminds me of back when I was playing Persona 4, and we came across, like, the Persona who had, like, Autosuku Kaja or something. And I, like, you know, I went to the menu to figure out what that did, and it says, automatically cast Sukukaja at the beginning of battle. And I'm like, ah, well. I am the fool for not knowing that. Yeah, I think it would have been great if they... Like... Here's the thing, though, about, like... Like, the way the magic system works... They kind of have to show you every single advanced spell. I suppose, like, what they could have done is be like, I am the advanced wizard of fire. If you want to combine something with fire, I can do it. And that would, like, limit you to, what? 4 choose 2 or 3 choose whatever. It would limit you to because there's black-white.
What's a good name for double damage? Something that causes you to deal double damage. Hyper's not bad. Furnace of Wrath
Double
and
damage.
Inquisitor's Flail are both too long.
Boost.
No, Bonker.
Bonker.
I think it's Bonk.
Bonk hard. That'll double us.
Bonk hard. Live free or bonk hard.
What if I suddenly didn't like living free? You know?
You gotta bonk
I was like,
hard.
you know what? Living free kind of sucks, the way that you guys describe it.
This is not what I would name a spell.
Wait, what does this one do?
Decrease encounter rate.
Oh, okay. So we could be, that would have been holy water in Dragon Quest. Stinkhail. Yeah, we're gonna get stinky, I'm sure.
What does
Because the
this
encounter
mean?
rate was avoid exhaustion / ally. I have no idea. These were not in the manual. I'm completely blindsided by this. Lifeguard. Oh! It's life 3.
Oh, is it auto life? Ah.
I think so.
Well, I'll rename it that if that's that. Counter rate.
So yeah,
up to
the life spell described itself as recovers sense, which is why ours is called recovs.
Recovs. Bob.
Oh my god, auto life would have been so huge. My god, our wizard just got so good. I was just talking about her being like underpowered, and now she's going to ascend to the heavens. Just holy smokes, man. But still, I also like my idea about how to, like, you know, trickle these out.
Prevent fatal blows. I'm avoiding the ones I think I know what they do and I'm not interested in, and I am. No,
Soul Guard.
This is not Soul Guard.
Guts.
Anti-magic field. Do I care about this? I don't know.
Reflect magic? Good gravy. It's the carbuncle. Which is eventually what my nieces and nephews are going to call me when they learn how good I am at, like, baking bread and cookies.
Guard using a dummy.
Oh, substitute?
Is this substitute?
It's like, substitute's pretty good in Pokemon. That enables some of Dummy Doll. Okay. Enables some pretty degenerate shit. And then they invented the fucking infiltrator ability because apparently substitute strats were too fucked up.
I mean, yeah, I would agree. It's like when you're playing.
It was a little much that the substitute also prevented you from getting any statuses on you. Like,
Yeah.
that was maybe a bit too good. It's like, yeah, I didn't mean to thunder wave the doll over there, man. Like,
Pouring out for Thunderwave.
what happened to thunder wave?
No longer 100% accuracy.
No!
In fact, I think they might have.
Come on, man. It already fed things like motor drive, and there were like 2 different entire types who were immune to it.
Yeah, prior Generation 8, they lowered it to 90.
Come on, man. Why? Ah, yes, the thing that everyone loves about Pokemon. Variants. Get the fuck out of town, dude. You know what? I'm willing to say it. The wrong people have creative control over Pokemon. Wow, remedies. That's what that does.
Now, Remedy is an item that heals all status effects. And then you turn it upside down to apply all status effects.
Hell yes.
What is this called in Final Fantasy?
Esuna?
No, this is area heal.
Oh. That hasn't had a specific word to it since Final Fantasy 1, where it was simply called heal, which is not on the table for us.
Yeah, can I barely fit this? Nope, it's just gonna be wide postio.
Wide postio. Vito Postio, why do you look so down? Everyone loves you. And this one is Remedy? Or Esuna? Yeah, okay.
It's Sunare. I kind of like
Estinare. We're going to Italy. I'm gonna eat the pasta with our magic spells.
I don't know if this spell is necessary yet, but it might eventually be. I'm pushing about 1,000 off my heal right now. Kiragal.
Kiragal. Look, when a gal's feeling down, you got a Kiragal.
What the hell does this mean? Erase
I don't know,
attribute?
so we should not. Yeah, I don't know. Like in D&D 3.5, that's the sickest thing ever.
That is wide dispel, like dispel.
Big rock?
Yeah, that was Earth Magic Group.
Oh, okay, big rock. That's gonna be really embarrassing when, like, somehow the animation of that spell has no rocks in it.
Well, Geometro fires like little triangles.
Yeah. Faith Drain.
A Vampirine.
You are a vampire? It's like Vampirine on your wedding day.
Holy
It's
ass.
free blood. We've already paid.
This is a gift to somebody who's not even watching the stream.
Ultra 7.
Because I don't think Jello's watching. It's like an Ultraman. We'll fire our Ultra Beam at it.
Hmm. In Final Fantasy VI, that would suck ass, and every monster would heal from it.
All 7 attribute attack enemy. Is this good or bad? What's it called?
Hey, you know, I have no idea.
Rainbow. That's
Rainbow.
That's what I was going to call it. So.
All right. We already kind of have a thing that shoots Skittles, so I guess that's not that far away.
Rainbow in the dark wouldn't fit. So you just have to know that we're gonna. If this is the Ronnie James Dio beam. Okay, I just.
Dragon Breath. Hi, guys. You cannot. Volcano.
Volcano.
Volcano. I'm gonna swim down the river of lava in my Volcano.
Actually, that one's good. That one stays. It's the Vulcan.
The Volcano. When life hands you volcanoes, you make Volcano.
Darkness.
Hades.
He's the guy who says darkness. Magic
Darkness.
attack. It's a magic attack. Oh, it's this. It's gonna be worthless. But I might delete it later.
Missile.
Magic missile wouldn't fit.
Literally one of the smartest things I ever did was name Angelo in Final Fantasy 6 or 8. Sorry, been thinking about Final Fantasy 6 too much. I named Angelo Missile after that one dog that one game developer had. And wouldn't you know it, Angelo gets shot from an arm cannon. So yeah, I had like the missile rocket or whatever the hell move. It was great.
What's
MP Drain is called Osmos sometimes.
Yeah, so I was trying to think. I was thinking Astra.
Confusingly,
That
it's
is
also
not-
Vampire. But...
Osmos is Astra is not what I was thinking. I was thinking of Astra, but it's not Astra. Osmos makes sense.
There's no way this is good, right?
Lucky shot.
Lucky shot. Just ... question mark. Wait, we don't have question marks. What? You can have question marks, but we can't. Fucking criminal. Wasn't there a Maroon 5 song called Lucky Strike? Am I wrong for generally liking Maroon 5 songs?
I think that's one fewer R than Interrobang has in it, but no, you're free to like whatever music you like.
I get feedback from people that are like, oh, they're so garbage or whatever. I don't know.
I mean, who can throw a stone in he without sin, who has not liked commercial music before. I had Green Day albums in high school.
I mean, kind of the funny part is that I do not listen to music the same way people do, where they just like, put music on while they're doing other stuff. I can't do that. It's like, that's madness to me. I also tend to like things that are bland.
Well, I almost exclusively listen
video
to
game background
instrumentals.
music is like,
So I know my own opinions are weird. I hate vocalists. I would much rather just listen to instruments.
Damn, harsh. You know how much I like singing.
I just don't like it. And a lot of the music with vocals that I do like is in a foreign language that I can't understand. So it's...
Hmm.
Let me see. Although
I need to make up fake lyrics to Toho songs and become completely toxic.
Well, I can think of Disco Toho cover album that has lyrics.
Yo! That sounds like it would actually be something I would enjoy, unlike Toho music.
Well, it's not like... It's like...
Sorry,
it's
Zune.
more like... it's more like Aughts Disco and like Electric Dance than like Italo.
Oh.
If only it were
oh,
Italo.
man.
Where
If
are
only
the-
it were Italo disco.
Where's the Italo Toho albums?
Italo-ho?
Italo.
Wait a minute, that sounds bad.
I know I've heard Eurobeat Toho before, so surely,
It can't be that far off, right?
yeah. Let's go to Italy.
I guess we're just
Rather
we're
than
just
Germany.
really all about Italy tonight. thinking about Italian food again. I'm once again scratching my head at the whole thing that people have about, like, breaking spaghetti. I don't know why that's something that people have an opinion about.
Well, I have an opinion about all sorts of useless things.
Like, for starters, I make my own pasta. It's not, like, rigid when I make it, so, like, snapping it is senseless. It's meaningless.
Okay, I should get high prison? Okay.
What should we call it? High prison. Ooh!
Yeah.
We should call it Alcatraz.
Okay, Alcatraz. Big Wheeze.
Big wee! Big wet! Hell yes. Okay, we got every spell that was of interest to us, which was most of them.
I'm probably not going to spell Alcatraz right.
That's fine. If it, like, looks like Alcatraz, then I accept.
Actually, I was actually... I wonder what the hell this is. Lower HP and ability / enemy. What's it called?
I would think that would be like a demi.
Banish.
Banish! That doesn't make any sense to me.
Demish.
Demish. This one we might actually change the name on once we learn what it actually does. Dimini. Oh, diminish. That's a better word.
It's diminish spelled like Dimmy. Yeah. Diminish.
Yeah, I mean, once you put on diminish cap, you can enter tiny places.
Okay, we have
Clearly, we cannot be trusted with this power.
we got Big Wet, Hurricane, Osmose, and Terabang is expensive. Fulminate, Alcatraz, Missile, Volcano, Rainbow, Hades, Vampirain, Ultra 7, Big Rock. Wait, Ultra 7 and Big Rock are cheaper than Fulminate. Like, this is Earth Magic Group versus
Big Rock
Cybernetic.
stays winning, I guess.
We'll find out.
I can't believe that Big Rock would do this.
And okay, something I'm going to do is I'm going to test telewarp, and I'm going to test it by putting my boat by a town before I do so. Because if I leave
in
my
every
boat
single
in the island
game
of
that has-
conflict,
Yeah,
like,
in every single game that has both a boat and warping, it always warps the boat to your town. It's everyone knows to do this.
Everyone knows to do this, but this game has fucked with prevent flags before. Am I wrong?
It has definitely fucked with them.
Okay,
vis-a-vis teleporting.
What are we doing first?
Oh my god. Too much to
Everybody
choose from.
polka!
Bonk. Brutal attack. Ugh. That was a noise. God damn it. Because they're water monsters.
I think it used a monster ability. Because that was Wide Moisture, but it was called Ice Steel. Let's learn. Goblin Polka. Heavy.
Heavy.
Oh.
What?
It lowered my response rate by 50%. This really is Goblin Polka Band. Or not Goblin... Man, it's not Goblin Polka Band. It's, shit. There was like a Fairy Dragon. Yeah, Fairy Dragon. Do you remember Fairy Dragon?
I do not.
In,
Is that another Chandelar card?
That's a Chandelar card, yeah.
Hmm.
Let me find the card. It is a 4-mana 1/3 flying for 2 and 2 green with 1 green
God.
play a random effect. And many of the time we played it, it would lightning bolt itself.
God damn. Well, this sounds like we will never actually use it in a tough battle.
They cast Rakukaja.
We could just cast that!
I can discuss that. Manuel really doesn't want to learn his move.
Maybe it's like in Romancing Saga, where you can only, like, learn it against stronger monsters.
That would make sense.
Man, now I want to play Romancing Saga 3 again. And I can, because I own it. I had to go to the Microsoft store on my computer. It's one of the... I am always going to be furious at the pixel remasters that all the Final Fantasy games get. Because 1, they look like complete ass. 2, I'm not paying, like, Squaresoft money for a game that I can already play, and some of them I already own.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them. But also, they at least tried to, like, make it look nice. They failed, but they changed things and, like, rebalanced stuff. It's not just, like, here's the same video game again. Romancing Saga 3 got a here's the same video game
Here's
again.
the same video game again. Which, I mean, hey, keeping the spirit alive. It's the first time you can buy the game in the West.
That's true. And the Loke was alright. It's no horses known.
It's no horse
it-
is known. And they gave you the game warts and all. Like the
Yeah.
Royal Ring dupe you can still do. Where you sell your Royal Ring and then buy from the... Well, I'm saving twice because I have anxiety. You sell your Royal Ring and then you buy a fancy ring from the pawn shop and you buy the Royal Ring back. Rather than just having the ring be unsellable and thus unlosable, they let you do that.
Hmm.
Okay.
Delightful. So, after that harrowing experience, so we're at Rosetta Town.
The boat's...
Bada bing. Brought the boat with you.
Okay. We spent like 20 minutes, 25 minutes looking at magic.
Yeah.
But we have a whole new area of the world to explore. Which I guess I'll go there so that next time. But
Well, you saved there.
Yeah. We were in Rosetta.
Rosetta Town.
But that means we don't have Big O still. Big O is still missing. Okay.
It's true. Poor
Well,
thing.
we learned a lot this week. And I feel like we're back in the saddle.
Yeah. And we didn't even need to, you know,
And
we didn't get bogged down in the dungeon
And we
at
didn't
any
even
point.
talk
so-
about unrelated things that much.
Yeah.
Except for Boku no Natsuyasumi or My Summer Story or Day Gone or Maroon 5. We listened.
Hmm.
We talked about a lot of unrelated
We
things.
really-
Except,
We did our normal shit,
yeah.
which is just, like, talking random bullshit that we think of as we think of it. Which I think is delightful. I
It's
like
del-
doing it.
It's delightful for me.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell, we're gonna call it a night. Sly and I's playing a game. We'll go watch that. Good night, everybody.